DD214 Network podcast is for mature audiences only. Any videos, music, or entertainment not originating from DD214 Network is used and covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, also known as fair use. Opinions expressed are our own and do not represent any DoD or U.S. government entities as a whole. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. You are no longer alone now because we have you.
Good fucking morning, everybody.
Don't call it a comeback. Now. It feels good to be back. Let me tell you.
Been a couple weeks. Weeks.
How were you feeling last week, Jay? Were you?
It was a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little weird. Yeah, I was like, what do I do with my hands? Like 100%. Like I was like, woke up. You know, well, I say woke up. Like I just have not been sleeping well lately at all. Like for a while, and like so like whatever time I finally like rolled my carcass out of the bed on Sunday, and I was like, what am I supposed to do now? Like what the fuck am I supposed to do now? Like I have nothing to do all day now. Like, and that's basically what it turned into. I did nothing all day.
Yeah. I after the annual, I fixed it up. I uploaded it. I actually have to send you yours, Squillini. I have yours ready to go to be sent.
You can't hear you, Squillini.
Yeah.
We can't hear you. No,
yeah.
Can't hear you, dude. There you go, fucking pushing buttons again, Squillini.
That's crazy because we heard him the whole time.
Yeah. Well, that's this is fairly typical for us. You know, like everything is fine, and then as soon as we go live, there's a hiccup or some bullshit goes down or whatever. You know what I mean?
Let me see something. Hang on, I'm gonna do this because this sometimes works. Talk. Nope. Oh, he knows what it is.
Is this fucking thing on now?
Yes,
it is.
Okay. So
yeah.
You see, go ahead and talk again for me.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Hold on. Now let's try this again.
You sound fine.
You sound great.
It was you guys were fucking low. I just had to figure out which dial to fucking turn up. Alrighty. Well, we've already kicked this off, but welcome to the DD214 Network podcast, everyone, hosted by John, Clean Sanchez, Jay, and myself, Joe Tex Squillini. Y'all better look the fuck out today. Our crayons are sharp, the box is full, our bottle of glue is topped off, and our helmets are on tight, baby. We about to rism with the tism. Let's get this fucking episode going.
Yes.
It is 4th of fucking July weekend.
Yeah.
We've been MIA for 2 Sundays now. Our 5th anniversary special dropped last week alongside, which was part of the Clean Sanchez annual, which we were talking about Jay and how he was, how he dealt with not having shit to do last Sunday.
I literally it cannot be understated. We've been doing this every Sunday minus a couple here and there for 5 years, every Sunday. So count 52 Sundays times 5. You know what I mean? Like that we really have not missed. Yeah. We've had a couple of Monday night shows when we couldn't do, when whatever reason Sunday fell through, and we've done we've done several pre-records. Outside of that, every motherfucking Sunday for 5 fucking years. We have been we've been here. We have been fucking solid. Like yeah.
I mean, And that's the thing, like, you know, we talked about that. That was part of our fucking 5th anniversary. You know, it's 5 years of the two of y'all doing this, three, I think three.
I think you're coming up
because I came in at the 2-year mark for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it was weird, even on my end, even though I was out of town and shit. Don't worry, From the Dungeon. The next time there's any vacations that happen, in August, there is a Sunday where I will not be in my dark and dreary basement, but we will still be here. We will still be live. I will just be, the 17th. I will be of August. I will be doing the podcast from the fucking beach.
Hey, from the dungeon,
Not literally on the beach.
If we happen to miss a day from the dungeon again, what you can do is like scroll way the fuck down on YouTube and do like a deep cut, and like you might enjoy some of the older shows. Like you'd be surprised. Like
you should be the guy. He should make the DD214 documentary.
Yeah, right. That'd be kind of an intense documentary. There'd be a lot going on, because it's like we do this and we have our fun. By the way, I'm hearing a slight echo, just so one of you
know. You're hearing it too? Okay.
Yeah. But we have our fun on the show. We kind of talk our shit. We get in the smoke pit every week, you know, and do our thing. Behind the scenes, it's completely different. Like we always allude to, you know, how we use the element of kayfabe on this show and kind of get into character for the show here and there. Behind the scenes, like everything is different. Like this is not what you would get in real life. Behind the scenes is not what you see here on the podcast all the time necessarily. So it's a documentary about this podcast would be fucking hilarious. Because it'd be night and day. So yeah,
I can guarantee you, John, it's not from my end, the echo, because when
I don't hear it anymore.
Okay.
Do you hear it now?
Nope. I don't hear it at all. Wait. Blah blah blah. Yes, it's still there.
This is so weird. I don't have my audience mix on at all.
It's all right. Fuck it. It's not like really interfering. I can just hear it every once in a while.
Yeah, but they could hear it. The
audience can.
Yeah.
See, I'm not hearing it now. It's like right now I'm not hearing it.
Yeah, I just changed my output now.
Okay. Fuck it. It sounds like it worked to me. Anywho.
So yeah, I mean, after the annual, I uploaded some stuff, and then my wife and we were saying, like, I told my wife I'm not doing anything else, and when I started working, she was like, "You're on vacation."
I like that.
He was like, "Enjoy your vacation," and I fucking did.
You better take care of that lady, dude. Like Frenchie's a good woman. She takes care of you.
Well, she's got a birthday coming up.
There you go.
You know, so I've already got some stuff planned for her, and I'm gonna keep it at that because she's 6 inches away from me, and you know, yeah,
can't spoil it. Yeah,
but yeah,
I will say it was kind of weird that that fucking Friday after the annual or Thursday after the annual, I got off work, and for the first time since I moved into my new place, I shut down all of my fucking computers.
Oh shit!
Really?
Because I was going out of town. I was like, they don't need to fucking be running my electric bill up. Just fucking turn them off. And I come back from that fucking from that trip with the fucking in-laws and everything, and I completely forgot I turned the shit off. I come down like fucking to work Monday, and I'm frantically like I'm having to jump in a fucking meeting in like 2 minutes, and I'm like frantically trying to get shit turned on.
That's funny. That's funny.
But I mean, it was odd because
we'll get to that.
Turning off my fucking gear just never fucking happens. It just runs.
Yeah. Well, I think you're right though. Like powering down every once in a while is good for the equipment too. You know what I mean? Like, so
yeah, that's the thing. Like I brought my iPad with me on the trip, so that way I could have, you know, access to like, so while we were out of town, we had on the WWE side, we had fucking Clash of Champions or Night of Champions and the SmackDown episode that Friday night and then that Saturday night. And I brought my iPad with, so that way after, you know, we got done doing everything and we were back at the Airbnb in the evenings, I could watch it. My iPad stayed in my bag. I just completely disconnected.
Good.
For
That
fucking,
sounds
like,
that sounds healthy
yeah.
to me. You go outside, touch grass, you know, like reacquaint yourself with fucking reality and not all the fucking shit that gets force fed to us like daily on fucking the computers. You know what I mean? Like,
so,
yeah.
I mean, and that's the thing. It's just, it was weird because it's like, that's the thing from the dungeon. Like you said, you know, tech guy, iPad on vacation. That's the thing. It's tech's what I do. Like, I will say probably the best choice I made in the past 6 months was getting rid of my fucking Apple Watch. Ditching a smartwatch and going dumb.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a smartwatch. Like, it's literally just analog for me, dude. Analog for me.
I mean, even my G-Shock, it does Bluetooth to my phone for like step tracking and shit. But that's it.
That's
It doesn't have any of the fancy fucking other shit.
That's a fucking pedometer. There's a word for that. Pedometer. Like,
that's a fitness tracker. It does heart rate and all that stuff, but it doesn't give me notifications. Like, I don't get my emails on my wrist. I don't get text messages. I don't get
you don't need
all the shit that the fucking Apple Watch gave.
You got that in your fucking pocket. Why do you need that? Why would you need it on your fucking wrist? You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. What were you going to say, John?
That's why I like my watch. My watch, well, and not because I get the notifications and stuff, but the one thing and it's the Starfield watch. This shit tells me the moon phases. That's pretty cool. And then it has some other cool feature where it tells me like the magnets of the earth or some shit like that. Here it is, sensor graphs.
I have a fucking widget on my iPhone home screen that gives me that fucking information. So
that's funny.
I mean, that is pretty fucking cool though.
Yeah.
Does it like have heart rate sensor and shit too? So
no heart rate sensor.
So it has none. It literally just gives you fucking atmospherical data and shit like that.
Which is still cool, but still, I'd like it for it to read my heart as well, you know? That's the one thing they missed. $400 down the drain, huh?
No shit, right?
So,
how was you guys' week? Did you guys do anything freaking on the scene? Freaking happy 4th? Like all, you know, like what all did we do this week?
So, I mean, where should I start? Let's see. Hey, Joe, did you get mad like the rest of us when they got rid of the iPod?
Honestly, once they finally fully discontinued the iPod, everybody had a fucking iPhone. And in the end there, they were literally trying to turn the iPod into a pocketable version of the iPhone without fucking cellular capabilities. So in my opinion, them getting rid of the iPod, I do wish they kept the like older style iPods with the fucking click wheel.
Yeah.
Because that'd be nice for like, you know, going to the gym. Instead of having to carry my fucking phone on me, have a little fucking like iPod Nano that I can just clip to my fucking shirt with some earbuds. But it wasn't that big of a fucking loss.
Yeah, I just found a website that sells iPods. You know, for
you can still buy them out there in the wild and connect them and put music on them and use them. Just because you're just not going to get any support from Apple.
Yeah,
that's all that's going to fucking happen.
And they still work, which is great. You know, they were made to work. You know, but I want to let's see because I will talk about that because I got some beautiful stuff to say about the big man Ozzy. And but this week was just a really quiet week. I played a lot of fucking MLB The Show. I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
I played a lot of MLB The Show. You know, that's my drug. That's my gateway. You know what I mean? I'm pretty happy about that. There was a couple things I got hired for a job July 19th.
Okay.
Squillini, you're probably gonna pop for this one. I'm working GCW Wrestling July 19th. And if you look up the card, I'm gonna be working at a baseball field for this wrestling show. It's July 19th, GCW. New York, and you're gonna see who's on the card. But you know, I'll be working for Colin Parker, which I'm super excited for. But yeah, when you see this shit, it's gonna be
ballpark.
It's like Marmalade Park. Derek Jeter all day.
Cardona.
Woo woo woo. Yeah, Zack Ryder's gonna be there. This is a big opportunity for me.
Trying to see the full
Yeah, it'll be
fucking
fun.
card.
I'm fucking stoked for you. You get to do some fucking cool shit like that, dude.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Gonna be doing that July 19th, so I got booked for that. That's gonna be very fun. And then watched a bunch of TV. You know, the summer is here, so you know what's starting.
What's
It's
that?
reality TV season, baby.
Fucking boo! But
It's time.
I know you
Yay,
love
trash TV.
I know you love your trash, but like,
Good, baby. It's actually, you know, we're doing a murder mystery this season, so it's gonna be fun.
Okay.
So we're gonna see how the drama unfolds with all the shows. But you know,
drama, dude.
But you know, usually from June all the way up to about February, March is reality TV show season. A lot of fun things. So that we're excited for that, for the return of the reality joint, which we're gonna go hard. Yeah, we watched Squid Game also.
I finished it.
Yeah. Squid Game. A lot of people are pissed off about the ending. I don't have an issue with it. I thought it was great. I liked it.
It was the final season of the Korean side of it.
Yeah.
They're in the process of doing Squid Game USA now.
Yeah, which is cool. It's going to be made by David Fincher, who has a very good resume.
He does.
Film.
Fincher's he's like the Fight Club, fucking 7. You know what I mean? Like,
now that ending, Squillini. Did you notice the film? You know me, but there was a film mistake in that ending. Did you notice it?
Mm-mm.
In the ending scene, you see the two same people walk past in a continuous shot.
It's just like a bad edit.
Yeah, just a really bad edit. Like they just
that's great.
Yeah, so I was just like, oh, look at that. But I thought it was a good ending for that story that they were telling. It was exciting. It was bloody, way bloodier, and it was without spoiling anything, it was heart-wrenching, man.
I saw the first season. I didn't keep up on season 2 or season 3.
Yeah, I mean, me and Squillini do have to say there is a suicide warning that needs to be put out there. If you do intend on watching this show, I think that is something that needs to be put out there.
The second to last episode.
Yeah. You know,
and I mean, they put a viewer discretion fucking warning, I believe, at the beginning of that episode.
Yeah. It was that a couple things were very tough to watch. And I think that's what made the show good. And to me, and I kind of transition into this, you know, when an artist sees a certain vision, that vision should be met, you know?
Yeah.
If they see that this vision is going to work, then this vision should work. And I feel like that's what happened with Squid Game. The creator told a story that they wanted to tell, as you know, in some perspectives controversial, in some perspectives, you know, I don't want to let my kids watch this, but there's, you know, there's a lot.
Yeah, I definitely, I know my 14-year-old's going to watch it anyways, but I don't want her fucking watching it because of at least this final season yet, because of some of the pain points that were touched on, and they were touched on nonchalantly. So it wasn't like there was any real like explanation behind certain things. And I feel like, you know, the first 2 seasons were fine. Like,
yeah,
but I also feel like the first 2 seasons, PG-13 rating, where this last season, you're getting more into that R or NC-17 fucking rating category because of some of the shit that happened.
Yeah. You know, and you know, if you watch season 2, you know that there is a certain character that's going through a certain paternal thing too, which is another interesting aspect. And there was a lot of and I will say the one thing that was really cool that I really enjoyed, and like I've said this, you know, I like my reality TV. I really feel like someone on this writing team for season 2 and 3 definitely is a fan or understands the tropes of what reality TV is, because the second and third season they had more personal bits where where we feel like we're watching like a Big Brother live feed of them just being natural, having natural conversations about random things.
Yeah, where season 1 just kind of felt like, oh, it's a game show where everybody gets fucking murdered. And then season 2 and 3, we got more personal with the characters. Like people started forming a bond with the different characters. Of course, 4, 5, 6, fucking the OG, the fucking goat,
the Marines. Yeah, the fucking Marines, yeah. And then there was the other
and we didn't get just that personal level with the contestants. We got personal level with some of the guards.
Yeah,
some
we
of the
learned
pink
a lot about
tracksuits.
the guards too.
Like we got really backstories to how they became the pink jumpsuit guards in the fucking games,
and what their situations are like within that, which was very interesting too. And it's funny too because I went on Fortnite a couple days ago because they have a Squid Game thing called Octagame.
Yep.
And they update it every now and then. So this time now with Octagame 3, you could actually play as a guard. Which is actually really fun. I haven't gotten to play it that much, but that was pretty good. But I do, while I was talking about how like artists, like when you see a vision, I do want to bring something up to you guys that's been bothering me and a lot of people. We're gamers and we've talked about the game called Ready or Not. Now they're coming to console in the next couple days. And we've talked about how the game is super gritty, very raw, and very real. But now with it coming to console, it's being censored.
Really?
So that realistic immersive vision is being taken away from us. And here's a perspective that I have. I bought this game 2 years ago, right? With the intentions of playing a cop sim realistic SWAT shooter where everything is off the table. Okay, one of the first missions, there's a girl drugged up, a child convulsing on the bed, and when you play that, you realize, okay, this is probably as real as it's gonna get for a game like this, for what police officers in those situations go through.
Sure.
There's also a mission, sex trafficking, where you have to rescue victims of a sex trafficking ring. They censored them, and I could understand some of the reasons behind it. Going into console, you want a wider audience, but what my problem is that people, your PC community has supported this game for the last 2 years, played it, helped shape what it is today, to now turning around and then changing everything that we love about the game and taking it away so that we can just have another first-person SWAT shooter on console.
Sure.
What are your thoughts on this?
Horseshit. It's horseshit.
Yeah, my thing is, okay, so you think it's someone out there's like, oh, this game's perfectly fine for PC without fucking, pulling back the reins a little bit and fucking censoring it and cutting this out or cutting that out. But now that we're getting a port over to the consoles, they're like, oh no, we can't release this on consoles because younger kids play consoles all the time. It's like, that's on the fucking parents. I'm sorry. Like
it's been like that. It's been like that since time immemorial.
I mean, but again, they've tried to fucking do that with GTA. They've tried to do that with countless other fucking
Red
things
Dead.
where they're
Cyberpunk.
Fucking
and it's like, I'm sorry, but my thing is, you as a parent, it is your responsibility to know whether your child should be playing that fucking game or not.
I mean, it isn't fucking rocket science, guys. Like fucking,
it's fucking not. You know what? My parents wouldn't let me fucking play when I was fucking 14.
What?
Grand Theft Auto. You know what? I snuck a copy of from a friend and fucking played at 14. Grand Theft Auto.
But you had to sneak it around.
But right? I had to sneak it because I wasn't allowed to fucking, like, my parents weren't going to fucking buy it for me.
Yeah, and those earlier ones were way worse than what 5 is. Let's be real.
In some regards.
Yeah.
In some regards, yes.
Hot
coffee. I mean, fucking Vice City was fucking, I mean, still Vice City's still one of my favorite fucking GTA games.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's also before Rockstar got super fucking greedy.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, again, like I said, you know, that's the thing is it should be on the parents to censor what games their kids are playing and not the game developers having to censor their games because some fucking corporate cuck out there says, oh, this is too nitty gritty. You can't have a kid overdosing in your video game if you want it on a fucking Xbox.
Yeah, and they changed that too. Now the kid is just sleeping in the middle of a shootout with cops and bad guys.
First off, I'm not sure if you've ever been close enough to gunfire, but ain't no motherfucker sleeping in the middle of a fucking shootout.
Unless you're heavily sedated.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. So I love what he says here. We drank out of garden hoses and fire hydrants, man. Yes. Yeah. I sure did.
I mean,
I used to drink off the tap.
It was
and then also, you know, you're skipping the whole first part of that. These people are worried about video games when they gave their kids cell phones. That's the thing. Like, me as a parent, my daughter has a fucking cell phone. I know she has unlimited fucking access to the internet. She can find shit that I probably don't want her to fucking look at, but that's a risk I have to take. So that way I have that communication with her when she's not at home.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And, you know, but yeah, our generation was the, you know, go outside until the fucking street lights come on.
It was punishment to be fucking kept indoors all day.
Yeah. And now the street lights are
you
fucking
were
purple.
in trouble if you were stuck in the house for fucking a whole day.
That's grounded.
All there is to it.
Grounded. That was part of being grounded. Was
yeah.
You're stuck in the fucking house.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was a big thing that happened to me this week. And then the rest of the week we finished Duster, which for anybody who wants to watch Duster, I swear to God, and this is a rare one for me, that show is a 10 out of 10.
Huh.
The way that show ended to give us a big cliffhanger, Duster is the show of the summer. 100%.
What platform is that one on again?
Max, which is now soon to be
HBO Max again. You know, we're gonna go from HBO Max to Max back to HBO Max because, you know, fuck it. But Jay, you have that.
Yeah. So I mean that's a great show. And then we finished that last night. The Chosen season 5 finished this week, so we got a little Jesus in us. And no spoilers, but you know the betrayal happened. You know, 12 pieces of silver.
I mean, you know, if you put on robes that were kind of period
they're Jedis
accurate or Jedi-like robes, John, with your hair and your fucking the scraggly like fucking goatee and beard and shit, kind of look like modern day Jesus.
There's a passing resemblance. Like, yeah.
I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy.
I wouldn't bow down to you. I'm sorry.
I don't want you to.
I'd probably just walk up and kick you in the nuts and then walk away.
And you want to know something? I'm not trying to get weird, but that's not what Jesus wanted either. He didn't want people to bother him either, which is another interesting perspective. But the last thing that happened this week, last night we watched. Well, we had our 4th of July party, you know, which was great. Gio came by because Gio moved. Now he lives much closer to me.
Good shit.
And now, you know, so we had our 4th of July party, which was actually like a great send off of the vacation, right? Mm-hmm. It was a great, like, it's over now.
Did you do that on Friday or last night?
We did that Friday.
Okay.
Friday night.
Okay.
Yep. Friday night. And
I was going to say last night you did your.
Yeah, we did BRVG. Yeah.
BRVG.
Come back. And I saw you guys on there. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
And yeah, and it was just, it felt so good. Like that little party was like a great, like, let's get back to work. We had a good time. Everyone is settled. Everyone is feeling good. Gio couldn't wait to start shooting in his new studio. You know, so it was a great time. We had some drinks. It was perfect. It was perfect. Good. So now we have my kid's birthday coming up this weekend, the wrestling show the weekend after, my wife's birthday the weekend after. So it's going to be a busy July. And then the last thing we did, we watched this movie that came out in 2009 on Netflix called Triple Frontier.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was a good movie.
Oh my God.
I watched it when it came out.
Yeah. I wish I knew about this. Like this movie was out before.
Did you say 2009?
2019. It came out before DD214
I was going to say, I was about
existed.
to say, no, that was 19, not 9. I heard 9.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What's it about?
So you have, go ahead.
So it's ex-military guys turned mercenaries, pretty much.
Yeah. Oh wait, let me say the cast first. Ben Affleck,
Jeremy Renner,
Oscar Isaac.
I've seen that.
Oh, you've seen it?
Yeah.
Oscar Isaac, Charlie Human.
I wasn't a big fan of it, but
you didn't like it, really?
I
did.
This is Jay we're talking about here. He's he's a little bit more picky.
Well,
very
since the movie's been out since 2019, spoilers. I mean, Ben Affleck probably had the best death.
It was realistic. That's about how quick it happens.
Yeah, he fucking. I mean, but the story. I thought the story was really cool. How you have a man who was greedy and wanted to do something to get his boys on, and towards the end, almost everybody got greedy. Until we get to the end, everyone left their greed on the table.
Yeah, which I thought was fucking stupid. Like, that's exactly why I didn't like it. I thought that movie was dog shit. Like, it was just, I couldn't relate to fucking any of the characters. Like, freaking, like, oh my God. I didn't even bother watching. I didn't even fucking bother watching those movies. I could give a fuck.
Keaton is the fucking best Batman. Go fuck yourself from the dungeon.
It was ranked. It was announced just the other day. Keaton is the #1 Batman.
Yeah, obviously.
Is Jay an Adam West guy?
No. I didn't like the campy shit when I was a kid. Like,
he's a Michael Keaton guy.
Yeah, Michael Keaton will always be like my Batman. Like,
live action Keaton, animated.
The original animated series. Yeah. Yeah,
Kevin Conroy's fucking voiceover work with Mark Hamill as the fucking Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Top 2 fucking animateds. Where fucking, in my opinion, Nicholson and Keaton take it on the live action side.
I would still take Ledger over Nicholson only because of the performance he dialed in. Like, he really
Nicholson just because it was more accurate to
comic accurate. It's more comic accurate.
I want to add in too. Tim Burton was doing visionary shit.
I really still want to see fucking Tim Burton's fucking
Superman movie. His
Superman movie.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that, like, Nicolas Cage at that time, Nicolas Cage had a good look to him. You know what I mean? So why not? You know, if Batman worked for someone like Michael Keaton, right? Who everyone at that time was just like, Michael Keaton. The same thing that happened with Heath Ledger. You know, it's the same thing that could have happened with Nicholson. And Nicholson loves Superman. He's a Superman fan, diehard.
Isn't there a Superman movie coming out in a couple days?
Yes, there is.
On the 11th.
Huh.
On my son's birthday.
Okay.
And if you're an Amazon Prime member, you actually get to access early screenings at certain theaters. So on the 8th, in 2 days, you're able to watch Superman before the movie actually comes out.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then Fantastic Four comes out. We actually got tickets for premiere weekend. We're excited for that. So it's going to be a good month for movies. Before we get some more shit, though, what was your week? What did you guys do this week?
I fucking worked yesterday. Like, I didn't do shit. Fucking.
Did you work the game?
No. I was at Arrowhead, but I just fucking sat in a guard shack for 8 hours and got free money. You know what I mean? Like,
in the event?
Fuck no. They needed a body to fill some space. So I was like, fuck yes, sign me up for that shit. Like,
he didn't have to worry about fucking people coming in and out. He didn't have to worry about fucking anything. He just sat in the fucking guard shack and collected a fucking paycheck for 8 hours.
Fucking sign me the fuck up for that shit every time. No. On the fourth, I fucking went. I went to my watering hole, had literally a couple of beers, didn't stay very long, and then I came back to my house and I bought a 6-pack, and I sat on my porch and listened to my city turn into the fucking Gaza Strip for fucking like 6 hours.
Yeah, we saw the video.
That's fucking.
They had fireworks go until 3 a.m. by me, man. It was insane.
Oh yeah, like it's. There will probably still be fireworks going for at least another week here. At least another week. Like,
I want to talk about fucking gun safety while we're talking about fireworks. It's fucking rednecks.
fucking
As I'm sitting here wearing an American flag fucking cowboy hat, I'm saying fucking rednecks, you know.
Right.
Like, so we fucking, you know, for the 4th, we went supported our friend do this 5K race in the morning, came home. I threw steaks on the fucking grill for me and the wife, just, you know, because it's just the two of us that are here right now. So I was like, I'm not gonna fucking do a whole bunch of fucking food like I normally would for a 4th of July cookout or anything. Did some steaks, made frozen blackberry lemonade with Crown blackberry and fucking lemonade in my slushy maker.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
Have you been
It's the
making
spot when
daiquiris
it's
with
fucking
that?
hot. Huh?
Have you been making daiquiris with that and shit?
So I've done, as far as alcohol is concerned, I did margaritas and then I've done frozen blackberry lemonade using a blackberry Crown. So I haven't done like strawberry daiquiris or pina coladas yet. That's like next on the fucking list. And then we're sitting there watching fucking Independence Day, and then everybody starts setting off their fucking fireworks. We're like pissing distance from the fucking baseball stadium.
Yeah.
Also, so you know, everybody's setting off illegal fireworks because you can't fucking tell when you're that fucking close to the baseball stadium to get in trouble for it. Because in North Carolina, anything that fucking flies up in the air, you have to have a fucking pyrotechnics license to set off.
Same here. Because you can get the ones at like Home Depot or some shit, right?
Yeah,
It's
you
like
can get the fucking like little fucking pussy pansy ass fucking
the-
fireworks.
The
I always
Pistol
go to
Pete
South
and shit
Carolina
like
and buy
that.
them anyways.
The fireworks that we had, they spark up and pop up. I want to say maybe 13 feet, if even that. Does that sound right, baby? About
Yeah,
13.
they're not like flying up in the air and then exploding.
Now
Like,
we had someone down the block. I went to drop off my friends at the train station, and I was riding back with the scooter, and these kids were in the middle of the street popping off those big ones.
Like mortars.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the people behind me, the Hispanic family that lives behind us, really cool family. I've talked to them a couple times.
Oh yeah, we love fireworks.
And they're sending off fucking, you know, the illegal shit. They went to the south of the border, spent a couple $1,000s on fucking fireworks. Because we're pissing distance from the fucking baseball stadium. So there was a game that night and then fireworks after that. So they started setting theirs off at the same time the stadium's doing theirs.
Smart.
So that way it coincided so they wouldn't get fucking caught.
Whereas everything is legal out here, so the entire city fucking just like erupts.
Yeah.
Like,
and then I come back inside because they finished their shit up, and I'm sitting on my couch, and I hear rat-a-tat-tat. I'm like, and the wife's like, that doesn't sound like a firework. I was like, no, that's some dumbass fucking shooting their gun.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, exactly what I fucking said. Some dumbass just probably fucking popped rounds off in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you guys always say when you shoot up?
What goes up must fucking come down. That bullet's coming down and it's hitting fucking something.
Hopefully the ground.
Hopefully the fucking ground. Here's my thing. Now, when I lived in the country, like on the family property growing up, we would always, 4th of July, we'd do our big firework thing because we lived in the fucking middle of nowhere. So we'd do the same, spend a couple $1,000s south of the border. Us and, all the family friends get together, fucking do a big fireworks show, and then we'd shoot guns afterwards. But we also lived on 20 fucking acres of land. And we built a fucking berm to shoot into.
Mm-hmm.
Jay said this sounded like Gaza.
It fucking did, dude. I'm telling you. It does.
It really is fucking videos, whether it's fucking New Year's, fucking the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl, 4th of July, shit, a Tuesday.
That's literally welcome to Kansas City, Missouri, folks. Like that's
when I was there Memorial Day weekend, I heard it.
That's fucking hilarious.
They take this shit seriously out here, dude. Like they don't give a fuck out here, dude. Missouri, the state of Missouri is a little different. It's just a little different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, people just fucking know if you're firing in the fucking air, that round is coming back down somewhere. You don't know where. And that could fucking come through somebody's roof. It could fucking hit somebody that's in their own backyard in the fucking head.
Shoot it straight up. It's coming straight
If
out.
you're gonna fucking do that shit in a residential area, fire into the ground.
They have a law. They have a law out here, a state law. Missouri. It's a Missouri state law now, and it's named after a girl who was killed, I think on 4th of July, like
That's good.
in like 2011,
because of a fucking stray bullet.
Because of a stray bullet, yeah. And then, and it's serious. It's serious. I saw a post on Reddit yesterday where somebody's like, "Did a firework do this?" And it was clearly a fucking bullet hole through his fucking roof that like came into his house and like went into a wall. Yeah. And it was like, no, that was not a fucking firework. That's a goddamn bullet, dude. Like, yeah.
I love this comic, and they changed it from the Bible belt to the boom boom belt.
It fucking is, dude. It really dude. Motherfuckers out here will get, like, we've talked about tannerite on here. Motherfuckers will get tannerite and they'll fucking set that shit. They'll fucking shoot it and set it off like to make a boom. Motherfuckers. When I got off work last night at midnight, so midnight last night going into this morning, I got off work at midnight. There were people in Raytown, which is the town next door to the one I live in. There were people in Raytown setting off professional grade fucking fireworks at fucking midnight last night.
Yeah,
like midnight.
There were people doing it here too. Like
the ones that go like 200 or 300 meters in the air and then giant explosion, like you see at a baseball game or whatever. That shit at after fucking midnight. Like that's how serious they take their shit out here. Like, yeah.
I just it's one of those things like fucking if you're gonna do it, be safe about it. Second off, tannerite's fun, but also be safe about it.
But the problem with tannerite, the only way you really you can set it off is you have to shoot it. Like that's the problem with tannerite. So if you're gonna use that for a fucking 4th of July thing, you've got to have a safe place to do it to fire.
And then also with tannerite, if you're gonna fucking buy it, store it safely.
Yeah. Like, yep.
So I have my big gun safe that's over in the fucking corner down here in the basement in the storage section. I've probably got 400 pounds of fucking tannerite in it.
Jesus Christ, dude. That'll blow up a truck.
Like, don't tell FPS Russia.
May he rest in peace.
He's
not dead. He's just
or pieces.
He's just fucking, been officially banned for life on fucking YouTube.
We'll get to that. We got a ton of shit. We have a whole sports section we're going to be talking about today that you're gonna like.
So, pretty much your week: work, fucking drinking some beers on the 4th,
just hanging out. Hanging out.
America.
Yep. So yeah.
Watch any movies or anything? Or
I watched that fucking Ryan Reynolds flick, Free Guy. That was kind of an unexpected like treat actually. Like that.
Happy 4th weekend, my brother.
I saw Ryan Reynolds and then I saw PG-13 and I thought it was going to be weak as fuck. And it was unexpectedly like kind of wholesome and fun to watch. And it was a little bit of a different take. And for being a PG-13 movie, there were still some like raunchy fucking jokes. So it was kind of like, okay, that's, if that's PG, if that's what they're calling PG-13 now, like I still enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was just, I didn't expect to like it. And I was pleasantly surprised.
It was definitely, it was a watered down fucking Ryan Reynolds movie, but it was good.
Yeah, I like it very unexpectedly enjoyed it. I really was not anticipating enjoying that movie, and it
felt like it was a Ryan Reynolds movie without
without
all the fucking dick and ass jokes.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny too because like when I watched that movie, I was heavy into art, like really heavy into RP. So there was a lot of like RP tropes in there and then Squillini, you know this too. You had a little bit of experience it too, but there were specific scenes like when the developers were like freaking out over the little things that were going on. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking like, oh, this is just like the admins and an RP server freaking out when a hacker comes in.
How the fuck is this blue shirt guy that's supposed to be an NPC fucking doing all this shit? Like, who fucking hacked the game to fucking make themselves seem like an NPC? Like,
yeah, I did enjoy that movie. Ryan Reynolds had some some secret bangers in there every now and then. You know, he has a good idea of how things should look.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give him the respect of watching some things. Like, what was that movie that he did when he was inside of a coffin? The whole movie, that was good.
I don't remember. I'm not familiar with that one.
He was a truck driver for like the military. Now, he wasn't a soldier. He was like a contractor, and he got his shit pushed in, and he woke up inside of like he got buried alive. And the whole movie is just him trying to figure out how to get out. Really tense movie. That was another really good one that he did. Let's see if I can remember it. It's called Buried. There you go. Yeah, very good. Came out in 2010.
Interesting.
The film focuses on his desperate fight for survival as he tries to escape his confinement with only a cell phone and a lighter.
A lighter inside of a coffin. That's not a good idea. You'd be fucking wasting your oxygen, fucking lighting that thing.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there, kids. Like,
yeah. Oh, and that's the thing that happens in the movie. He doesn't want to use the lighter because of that.
Okay.
You know,
I was gonna say, like,
so they had some realistic aspects in it. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. It was one of those movies I was like, okay, Ryan, like, okay.
I mean, if you got a cell phone, you can use that for light. You know what I mean? Like, thank you. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but nothing else. You worked, you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly call it work. It was like
okay.
I was literally occupying a seat and just like watching like 8 hours pass.
Paycheck. That's pretty much it.
Like, dude, that's my kind of job. I have to work again tomorrow night going into Tuesday. I'm working from like midnight to 8 in the morning on Tuesday.
Just sitting in the guard shack again.
I don't think so. No, I'm doing something else this time. I might be watching the cameras. I don't know. We'll see. Like, I don't know yet. I'll have to wait. I'll have to wait until I get there to find out. So,
yeah.
So let's talk about. Let's get into sports now. Then,
okay.
Right? Want to get sports? Well, I want to start off with because I see my man Bear here, and hey, Bear, I hope you had a good weekend. I know you had a 9-hour nap yesterday, so I know you're feeling good. But so with Bear here, I know you guys must be excited because the Boston Bruins got a new uniform. You know, I know you're a hockey fan, Squillini. You know,
I didn't see it. What do their uniforms look like? Are they good?
So from what I'm understanding, they went back to an older style design.
Okay.
Doesn't look any different than what we're used to with these franchises.
Yeah, it looks about the same to me.
Yeah, that looks fucking the same.
I listen. I you know what? Let me just. I'm gonna do this then. All right.
Like,
because like there was a whole Michael J. Fox thing about it. Here we go.
All they fucking did was they did fucking.
Interesting. I don't know. That's seems rather. I don't know. I don't get it.
It's not very fucking different. I'm just gonna.
It's the old design. That's what it is. It's the retro design. So,
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We got baseball. We got the All-Star game coming up.
Yeah. Was that next week?
Yep, next week. Very very exciting stuff. I'm very what we got here? Stupid publicity by them.
Kind of like because they're not really nothing really changed. They just slapped the old shit on the fucking shit and called it new shit.
Yeah,
they just grabbed new fabric and put the old fucking design to it and called it fucking new.
It's not new. That's it. Like I'm not a hockey fan. That I wouldn't have been able to tell you that those are new uniforms because it looks exactly like I imagine and remember seeing the Boston Bruins fucking uniforms looking.
Yeah. Well, while we're talking about uniforms, are you familiar with the City Connect uniforms that MLB's doing right now?
Oh yeah.
So let me put now. We've talked about last year's. There was some and we did. It's funny too because we did talk about it. The last year's selection, how these cool teams. But there's some teams right now who got some really nice uniforms, but there's two teams that don't. The Yankees, because they want to stay traditional, which
it's typical fucking Yankees right there.
And I'm so upset about it because wait till you see the Mets one, and you know how I feel about the fucking Mets. All right, and
but theirs looks fucking cool as shit, doesn't it?
Oh my god! Don't even get me started. But
the Yankees have always been the most pretentious fucking team in baseball. No other team even comes close.
What I really want is for them to. I'm happy they did the whole beard thing, but Boston this year came out with a really awesome new City Connect uniform, and it's supposed to commemorate the Green Monster. Last year's the blue and yellow was to commemorate the Boston Marathon.
Okay.
A lot of people actually mistaken it for that they were doing it for Ukraine, but it wasn't a Ukraine thing. It was a City Connect. So it's things that connect the city. That's the point of the uniforms.
Right.
And Boston came out with the Green Monster.
Kind of like that. I dig it.
I'm a fan of it.
Yeah, that's actually.
I dig it.
Yeah. Oh, wait, this is supposed to pause. The Mets are the washed up San Francisco Giants and LA Dodgers. New York fans are whack. Man, wait till you see these uniforms. Now we have our boy Ketel Marte. Now, I don't know if you heard what happened with him a couple days ago. A fan heckled him about his late mother, in Chicago. That was some bullshit that happened. You don't do that.
It's fucking trashy, dude. It's just fucking trashy, dude. Like, don't go to fucking goddamn sporting events, baseball games. I don't give a fuck what your poison is. Don't go to these fucking events and look to be a fucking asshole, dude. Like what is the point of that? Like you're spending all that money, all that time just to be a fucking piece of shit. Like fuck you. You know what I mean?
Go watch the fucking game and call it a day. I mean,
exactly. So
whatever happened to just having a fucking good time? You know what I mean? I mean, why do people just feel the fucking need to bring drama constantly?
I'll go to a game that doesn't have the Yankees in it. I've been to Braves games. I've been to Mets games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we have the Arizona Diamondbacks, and their uniform looks beautiful. They went back to the colors. Purple. Yep, the purple colors, which kind of almost remind me of like what the Mariners used to use in a way sometimes.
Purple and teal.
Yeah, which I got to say, Ken Griffey Jr., great man. Bear says, I wondered about them yellow jerseys. Yeah, the yellow ones were very interesting. I felt like the blue should have been over the yellow. Miami got a new set. The Marlins rep the 305 in these retro wave jerseys honoring the franchise's past and future. I love this style, like the neon colors and stuff like that. But this one, let's talk about the White Sox.
Yeah, with like the Bulls colors.
Yeah.
I mean, they look sharp. They look
really sharp.
Yeah.
Really sharp. And I think to me, this is my third favorite set that came out for the City Connects this year. Awesome uniform. The Rockies, you poor bastards, they got a new City Connect uniform. Very beautiful. I wish I wish their uniforms were as good as their baseball record right now.
Yeah, they're still not doing so hot.
Yeah, the Giants one came out really nice. We have like a topography style on the uniform itself, and then we have like the graffiti on it. But it was from what I understand, some musical artists did have a collaboration with this specific uniform. I love this one.
Oh yeah.
The Astros.
A little bit of a throwback, kind of retro.
Yeah, kind of retro, Space. I liked last year's. I like their Space City jerseys from last year. DC, the Nationals, their uniform actually looks really cool too, because they actually have the DC on their chest now. Really nice.
That's pretty
really
tight.
Nice. Yeah, they did a good job with those uniforms. And you got the blue and white infantry colors.
Okay.
And it looks like it's the blueprint of DC on the fucking jerseys.
I think it does say. Yeah, it says that the district blueprint celebrates the Nationals' 20th anniversary in DC.
Which is really cool, too, that they were able to fucking get that design onto a fucking jersey.
That's a good eye. I really like that. That's really nice. All right. So this is all right. So we have Toronto. Toronto's are pretty, they're pretty nice. Los Angeles's uniform is based off of the Olympic Stadium they used to play off of.
Yep.
Now the shirt's pretty cool, but their hats are even nicer. The Pittsburgh ones, I don't know what they were going with that one. I'm just
that standard fucking black and gold fucking Steelers colors right there. That's what that is.
Yeah, that's probably the airport designation code, PGH for Pittsburgh.
Now look at the Mets one. The Mets one is so fucking nice. And this one has Easter eggs, with the purple being the Q line, the Q line of the train, which connects to Citi Field. So and then there's another, and then I think there's another like Easter egg in there. But the Queensboro Bridge is on the helmet and the hats as well. So the New York Mets, they came out swinging with their City Connect uniforms. I love them. Absolutely love them.
You gonna show us?
You don't see them?
You just had it up.
The bottom right.
Oh, that's the Mets.
Yep. They said, "Fuck you, Yankees. We're gonna take your colors." And I'm not mad at it. I think it's a nice uniform.
I think that's what threw me off, was the fucking NYC on the front and it fucking being the Yankees colors.
Yeah. I'm telling you, if they were to play with that uniform all the time, I'd switch. I'd switch just for the uniform. But while we're still talking about baseball, there is interesting stuff going on in baseball as well. The Oakland Athletics, just like the Oakland Raiders, are both now Las Vegas. Did you see the proposed stadium that they have for Las Vegas?
For the Athletics, yeah. It's
fucking huge for no reason.
It's fucking stupid. I don't. First off, like, just my opinion, but Las Vegas as a city should not have any professional teams. It's too fucking hot there. It's like it's a destination city. So yes, they have Las Vegas residents, obviously, that live there year round. I got it. The city's gotten a lot bigger over the years. I got that.
It's a little tight there too.
It's not the right place for major league sporting events, and that's just my opinion. That's not what anyone goes to Vegas for. I get the residents deserve hometown teams and stuff like that, like especially as the city gets bigger and expands.
Yeah, but like you've got the rest of fucking baseball. Nevada. Like, put him somewhere else in Nevada.
That's
Henderson.
The fucking dude, the goddamn hockey puck, the Raiders' new stadium. It has to be climate controlled. Why? Because it's 1,000,000 fucking degrees there. It's going to be the same with the fucking baseball stadium. They're going to have a fucking enclosed fucking baseball stadium. That shit's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. Like, fuck all that. I don't get. Like,
it's like, if you're going to do sporting events in Vegas, that's a place where you do fucking
boxing, MMA,
Super Bowl, fucking UFC fights, WrestleMania. You do shit like that. You do the big events there, but you don't have teams there.
Yep.
Because all Vegas is a fucking, like you said, it's a destination city. It's a tourist place. You're going there to do things and see sights and fucking, gamble in the fucking casinos. You're not.
And again, this is not to take away from the residents that live year round in Las Vegas. I'm not trying to say they don't deserve a hometown team or somebody to root for. I'm saying Vegas is not a good place for professional sporting events because it's in the middle of the fucking desert. Because it's in the middle of the fucking desert. That's it. That's my whole argument right there.
I do actually agree with that. I mean, they're spending a lot of money on 2 stadiums for 2 teams that don't want to share a stadium anymore.
It's a lot of resources too. You're talking about water and fucking just all the shit, all the things. It's one of those, is the juice going to be worth the fucking squeeze? And I'm here to throw my ticket in the fucking in the no box. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So the A's are getting a stadium. So they actually broke ground a couple days ago, and they're expecting a 33,000 seat stadium, which is interesting. With the size that it is, it's huge. It's huge.
I think Kauffman is like 38.
Yeah, I believe so too.
So it'd be just a little bit smaller than fucking Kauffman Stadium.
That's probably why they're all moving there. WWE is going there soon for home base. Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ. That's crazy. So, and more, while we're talking about more of this, the Tampa Bay Rays, I mean, they're playing at George Steinbrenner Field, but it's not looking good for the team right now. And
no, it's not. No, it is not. There's a lot of moving and shaking going on in baseball right now.
And it sounds like that. It sounds like they're up for sale too. I think that was the one thing, but we'll get to that in a second. Not the Tampa Bay thing, but what this could lead to. I saw just this the other day where you were talking about a couple weeks ago how Kansas City is proposed to move.
They're talking
about it.
They're talking about the owner wants a new stadium.
Well, this isn't even.
The owner wants a new stadium. They wanted to put it downtown. The residents of the county where I live, Jackson County, we're still paying taxes on their renovation of Arrowhead and Kauffman Stadium over 15 years ago. We're still paying the taxes on that. And so when they put it up for a vote last year, the county voted no at a 2-1 margin. So for every yes vote, there were 2 no votes.
Yeah.
So it got crushed. And I think the fucking billionaire fuck that owns our team really let that shit go to his head. So they're trying to threaten, like, oh, we'll move to the Kansas side, we'll move to Clay County, up north. The other counties aren't going to pay for it either. I got bad news for this fucking asshole.
Yeah.
And if the fucking Royals move to the Kansas side, fucking it ain't going to work. It just like I'll stop fucking watching them. Like I don't give a fuck. Like you motherfucking cocksuckers like want to like pick up your ball and go home, like fuck off then you can fuck off forever. Like don't fucking care. It's not that.
And that's the thing. Like even if they were to up and move, y'all are still stuck paying fucking taxes until the fucking renovations are done.
Because it's on county land. The Kauffman Stadium and Arrowhead Stadium sit side by side in the middle of this big giant parking lot called the Truman Sports Complex, about fucking 10 minutes away from my fucking house.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very beautiful complex. I've seen it in person.
It is. It is beautiful, and
at the same time,
but it's not, dude. It ain't gonna happen. That's the best way I can put it. It ain't gonna happen.
They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose the Missouri side of people if they fucking up and move to the Kansas side. Just off the pure fact of y'all are still gonna have to be paying fucking taxes to pay off the fucking renovations until they're fucking paid off.
Yep, and I think there's still another. I don't know if it's 10 years still, or like we might be within a decade of like being done, but we're still going to be paying that shit off until X year. You know what I mean? Like that's
it's happening.
Fucking and there's a big it's local rivalry shit. You got the Missouri side and the Kansas side with that the Kansas City Metro encompasses.
Yeah,
and the Kansas side in the last 20 years has exploded. And they're kind of notorious for taking our shit and trying to make it their own. Fucking barbecue. Fucking, they got a NASCAR racetrack out there. They got the men's soccer team out there, and it's shit like that where it's like, okay, you can claim Kansas City, but the main Kansas City was never in fucking Kansas. It was always in fucking Missouri. Yes, you can claim Kansas City because you're part of the Metro, but it was the fucking. It started on the Missouri side. And like, don't pretend that it didn't. Yeah, like, can't go ahead.
Oh no! So we also have real quick the Chicago White Sox. They're exploring a new stadium right now, and the Arizona Diamondbacks are either going to renovate or they're going to get a new stadium.
They should just renovate. I've been to that stadium, and there's no reason. It's with
still kind of brand new.
Damn near ish.
Yeah,
I mean, they came out in the 90s.
Yeah,
but it was like that stadium. It's not a bad stadium. There's nothing wrong with. It's like
beautiful.
Just like Kauffman with the Royals. There's nothing inherently wrong with that. Fucking renovate it then. Fuck you don't need a brand new shiny whatever the fuck. You don't need to be fucking downtown. Yep. Like not every goddamn city needs a fucking ballpark downtown.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Fuck that shit.
And now we were just talking about how the Tampa Bay Rays may not exist. There's a chance that they could relocate, but there's also something that has been proposed. MLB is aiming to add 2 new franchises to bring the teams from 30 to 32.
Okay.
They want it to happen, and Commissioner Rob Manfred has set a target to finalize the process by 2029. Ideally, once the Oakland A's and Tampa Bay Rays track their stadium situations properly, expansion teams likely won't debut until 2028, 2030. Now, here are some of the leading candidates. Number 1 is Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh yeah, they've been wanting baseball or Major League Baseball for a while.
They already have a team ready to go called Music City Baseball, backed by Dave Stewart, Tony La Russa, Justin Timberlake, and has proposed a privately funded stadium and the Nashville Stars. Manfred has personally mentioned Nashville as a top contender, so I think it's safe to say that it's going to happen with Nashville.
Nashville would probably easily be one of the 2 expansions. Like they've been wanting Major League Baseball for decades.
Yeah.
Decades. Like
next is Portland. The Portland Diamond Project has proposed multiple stadium sites. The group has been actively working with local officials for years. Number 3 is Montreal, Quebec. Okay.
They already had the Expos and the Expos.
Yeah. A persistent pitch to resurrect the Expos. Investor Stephen Bronfman has landed proposals near Peel Basin, and MLB explored splitting the Rays games with Montreal before dropping the plan. So it looks unlikely, but still in there. Number 4, Salt Lake City, Utah. Big League Utah, backed by the Miller family, has unveiled ambitious plans for a stadium in the Power District, including renderings and pledged backing.
I don't know. Fuck Salt Lake City, dude.
Yeah.
Like, trust me, you don't want to go party in fucking Salt Lake City.
That's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen from the dungeon. They were gonna move the Yankees to East Rutherford, and they didn't do it. And you know why they didn't do it. We're never gonna have it. We have the Somerset Patriots and the Trenton Thunder. That's as good as it's gonna get. And then, so next we have Austin, Texas. A grassroots Austin Bats campaign is raising seed funding and hopes to launch by 2031. However, negotiations with the Rangers and Astros territory rights remain unresolved.
Yeah, I don't see it happening in Austin. You've already got Arlington, Texas Rangers, and then you got the Houston Astros. Like Texas does not need another team.
Yeah. Now here's
that's just like if they were trying to put another fucking football team in Texas. We got the Houston fucking Texans and the Dallas Cowboys. There's not, even though Texas is so fucking big, you're not getting another team in there.
No, you don't need it.
Now here's my favorite one, and this is my favorite one because this area, they have baseball fans, hardcore baseball fans, but all they have is minor league with what the fuck are they called? The Hurricanes.
Okay.
The Carolinas.
Yeah.
Hurricanes is not the Hurricanes is our fucking hockey team.
Okay. Is it the
we have multiple minor league teams. We've got the Durham Bulls, we've got the Greensboro Grasshoppers, we've got the Winston-Salem Dash, we've got a couple fucking minor league teams.
There it is. The Mudcats, the Woodpeckers, the Crawdads, the Cannonballers, the Grasshoppers, the River Dogs, the Green Jackets.
Literally every big fucking city in North Carolina has a fucking minor league team. It's fucking ridiculous. We've got like 30 of them bitches.
I would not mind seeing Major League Baseball come to the Carolinas. Like Charlotte would be a great fucking.
Yeah, that's my thought. Like, we've got the Charlotte Hornets. We've got the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers being both South Carolina and North Carolina's football fucking team. Give us a fucking baseball team.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah. This is just the Carolinas right here.
Yeah.
Literally. Merge all that to a major baseball team.
Well, like you said, they have fans there. They have they have hardcore baseball fans. People would support the team. Yeah. People would show up to the games just like they show up to Panthers games. You know what I mean? Like just shit like that, where it's Charlotte would encompass both North and South Carolina together. It's closer to the border of the states.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like that. Charlotte makes way more sense to me than any of the other ones except for Nashville. We've
got. I mean, because that's the thing. Like Charlotte, we've got the Speedway, so we've got NASCAR. We've got. Well, technically now North Carolina has 2 NASCAR tracks.
Interesting.
So
There's a
Bowman
lot of
Gray
land
Stadium,
there too, isn't there?
Huh?
You got a lot of land there too over there, so there's room.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had a track that used to be a NASCAR sanctioned track in Winston-Salem, in my town, called Bowman Gray Stadium. Actually, the big hospital here was founded by the Bowman Gray family.
Oh, no shit.
But they got unsanctioned. They went to just like a fucking, like minor races, little fucking Saturday night events, Friday night things. They just got resanctioned this year for NASCAR, and they're now doing NASCAR events again here. And then we've got Charlotte Motor Speedway, which is the big one. And we've got the football stadium. We've got the Hornets. Charlotte's the perfect fucking spot to put in a fucking baseball team.
It would be.
I agree.
I don't like Portland. I don't think Oregonians would be able to fully support and sustain a major league baseball team. I don't like fucking Austin, Texas. I definitely don't like fucking Salt Lake City, dude. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
Nashville and the Carolinas are the best two options.
100%,
yeah, I would say Nashville, putting a team in Tennessee and putting a team here in fucking the Carolinas. Yep. That's the best two fucking bets if we're looking at two new teams.
And you could realign the divisions if you needed to. You could realign the divisions because they're both a little bit farther east. But you like Nashville could be in the central, and fucking the Carolinas could be in the east.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like easy peasy. Yeah.
It's kind of like it's literally how like the Yankees and Mets and like the LA and like the Angels and the Dodgers have to do.
Well, because we have what, 3 divisions now, so we could make 4. We could make 4 divisions. There could be like a fucking like west, east, fucking central, and fucking south.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Work. Like
yeah.
And then lastly, and yes, least, because I don't agree with these. San Antonio, Texas, and Mexico City are in discussions for relocation options.
Fucking fuck no on Mexico City, dude. Fuck. No. Do you know how far south Mexico City is?
That is far.
Far. That's worse than fucking Montreal. Like
they would need visas for that, wouldn't they?
You have to have a passport to travel to Mexico. Like when I was a kid partying in Nogales, fucking you didn't need a passport to cross the border. Now you do. You have to have a passport to cross the border. Yes, you do. 100%. Like
that's going to be tough in San Antonio too.
No. Well, San Antonio is a great city. Again, Texas doesn't need another fucking baseball team.
They have Rangers. The Rangers are fine.
Yeah, the Rangers in Arlington. Fucking Astros obviously are in Houston. Texas is, to its credit, it's a very proud state. Everybody loves being in Texas. Everything's bigger, whatever the fuck. They don't like Texas is not fucking California. Okay? Texas is not fucking California. They don't need another fucking baseball team. Like they have the 2 that they have. Like leave it there. Let sleeping dogs lie on that one, Texas.
I agree. But yeah, I'm excited to see what this turns into. It's exciting. 2 new baseball teams, more opportunities for players.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. They'll probably have to redo the playoff scheme too.
Yeah,
we'll probably have a bigger playoffs. Probably like, you know what I mean, or it'll stay the same as it is, but there'll be 2 more teams in the mix. In the National League and the American League. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's interesting because that area is so empty of specific sports, not all of them, that it would be just right. Sure. Now, Squillini, you didn't get to talk about it. We're in sports. You went to a NASCAR thing, didn't you?
Yeah. So we, the in-laws, like back in fucking February, we're coming back from just an impromptu, went down to the beach for 2 nights type of thing with the fucking family, for the mother-in-law and father-in-law's fucking anniversary. And we're on the way back. We're in our car and we get a call from the fucking in-laws. Hey, we want to go to the fucking race in Atlanta in fucking June. We're looking at tickets now. Oh wait, no, never mind. We've already bought the tickets. Y'all are coming. Of course, little kind of like, it's fucking racing. Like, I'm not a big fucking NASCAR person. Never really have been. I think the last time I ever watched NASCAR was when fucking Earnhardt died. Like if that's gonna throw back to how
Yeah.
long it's been since I've watched the fucking race. So we went down last weekend, which, you know, it kind of worked out, us having our little vacation from podcasting and all that shit. Because when we'd have been live, I'd have been in the fucking car on the way home on Sunday.
Right.
But we went down we were in the second row from the fucking track. So track, fucking giant fence. So if a car wrecks there, you don't fucking get plastered with fucking metal pieces. Row A, row B. We're in row fucking B, right there at the start finish line.
Holy shit.
Fucking, it was a long night because there were fucking thunderstorms rolling through the Atlanta area all fucking day. So we get there, we get up to our seats. We're sitting there, you know, they've got a live band fucking playing music while before the race fucking started at 7 and everything. Band gets stopped by whoever is fucking in control of fucking making sure people stay safe. We're having to stop the music at this time. Everybody, please go up to the concourse. There is lightning in the area.
Oh, shit.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I mean, you're sitting in fucking metal bleachers. Of course, they're gonna fucking evacuate you to fucking undercover somewhere. So the race got started a little bit late. Fucking a shit ton of fucking wrecks. There was, I think the first one, it was like maybe a 3-car fucking wreck that caused a caution. They got that cleared up, got back to fucking racing after they let everybody come back in. The second wreck, 20 fucking people on the fucking field out.
I love it.
Oh,
Like it was fucking huge. Wife,
that's
fucking,
cool.
she was a little bit miserable the entire time, except when a wreck happened, because I mean, it's fucking racing. Like you're watching cars go in a fucking circle.
You said erect.
Yeah. Watching cars fucking make left turns all day. How exciting, right?
Well, I mean, and it's definitely
not as conducive, right?
I mean, it's a lot more, I would say it's more fun watching a race in person than it is fucking sitting on your couch at home putting it on the TV.
Sure.
Because you get the whole experience in person. Now, I will say one thing I do like with fucking NASCAR and the way they fucking have their like policies is, and this goes for any track across the fucking United States that they race at, you can bring your own fucking cooler and beer in with you. You don't have to buy the shit at the fucking at the track.
That's cool. That is cool.
So, of course, I didn't know this, but the brother-in-law, he already had fucking checked it out, made sure, knew, and the father-in-law knew. So they had their own coolers. I didn't bring a fucking cooler with me. Well, that Friday night when we got down there, we had to go get some, drinks and stuff for the house anyways that we were staying in. I fucking straight up bought a fucking cooler at Walmart in Atlanta just so I could fucking buy beer to bring in with me so I didn't have to pay track prices for beer.
Yeah, no shit. It ain't we
and they don't have a limit on how much beer you can bring in with you. And the way it works is each person can carry a cooler. So I can have a fucking cooler that fits a 24 pack. The wife can have a cooler that fits a 24 pack. I could bring in fucking 48 beers with me and they don't give a shit.
Right. You just have to lug it around.
Yeah. That's the only downside. I mean, it was.
You're right.
Basically. Yep.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Hey, from the dungeon, that's like some fucking Missouri shit. Like out here on the fucking highways, like passengers are allowed to fucking like have open containers, like in a moving vehicle on the highway. Like open containers are allowed in Missouri. Like,
literally, when I was riding with Jay when I was out in Missouri last year, I could have fucking cracked open a fucking tall boy sitting in the passenger seat and drank it, and not had to do what I have to do around here if I'm in the passenger seat and hide that shit.
Yeah, pretty much as long like it's typically on the main highways. So if you pull off a drag and you go into one of the municipalities, each municipality has its own rules. But if you're on like I-70, I-29, fucking like I-435, I-44 down south in the Ozarks and St. Louis, you're allowed to fucking drink as a passenger straight up on the fucking freeway. unheard of. And here it's like fucking second nature. Fucking like, hey, you want a beer? Fucking as long as you're not driving, fucking here.
It's another Tuesday.
It's another fucking Tuesday.
I've got them in the cooler in the back seat if you want one.
Yeah, dude, Missouri's fucking wild, dude. Missouri is fucking wild. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I've been back for 3.5 years. I still have culture shock some days. Still have fucking culture shock. It's just different here. It's just fucking different. So yeah.
But yeah, I mean, fucking the race. It was fun. It was definitely. I'll go to another one. Like it's that entertaining. Plus, you get to see the stupidity around you too of
people watching
drunk rednecks everywhere. And
I've still yet to ever go to a NASCAR race. I would like to go to one maybe one day just to say I did it. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, I mean, if you come to North Carolina around the time of the fucking Coca-Cola 600,
yeah, we could do that.
we can always, because we're only an hour and 10 minutes from fucking Charlotte Motor Speedway.
I fucking love Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Sponsor me.
Yeah, John. Yeah, John's always looking for a fucking payout, dude. Like,
I am. I'm actually waiting for a sponsorship from Logitech right now, so we'll see how that goes.
I've reached out to Echelon.
Yeah. Did they say anything back?
I haven't gotten a response. I just did it yesterday because I'm trying to get us a sponsorship through them. Since they're a veteran fucking owned company.
What exactly goes into a sponsorship? Like, we don't really get anything out of that, do we?
We get
sponsorships.
We get free shit.
Like what?
Shirts, gear,
we'll get merch
stuff.
and stuff, but then also, you know, if we bring them more customers, it can bring us fucking money in our pocket.
Huh.
I just want the free shit. Like, I really do. I really want just some free shit.
I just want to freaking go back to the days of like when we were sponsored by Rogue and just make fun of the product that we're sponsored by.
I could make that happen again.
That's dude, like it's so much funny. It's like so funny to me. Like, that's the joke. Like, oh yeah, we're sponsored by such and such, and then I can just sit there and like just talk shit about it the whole time. You know what I mean? But they're not fucking paying attention. They don't give a fuck. They're not bringing us FBI, open up. They're not bringing us any customers. You know what I mean? They're not bringing us fucking clicks and views. So fuck them. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah, but I got a few of them that I'm working on, to be honest with you. I got Logitech that I'm working on. I'm working on Hemper. And I'm working on
what's Hemper?
Smoking products.
Oh, okay.
That's for the other podcast, not us.
Hang on. I do need to show this to Jay though. Hang on.
What do you got, John?
Joint papers.
What's this?
It's a joint paper.
Oh, it looks like $100 bill.
Yep.
You fucking roll a fucking spliff up with it. That's pretty cool. That's
Smokey a Benji.
Smokey a Benji. Is that like a Jeffrey, except it's a Benji?
It's a Benji, man. Yeah, I really like this.
Life hands you a Benji. You got to stroke on the furry walls.
As of right now, this is the best papers I'm smoking right now. But yeah, we'll talk about that another time. But yeah, last but not least, you got some WWE stuff you want to talk about, Squillini?
Yeah. So I know from the dungeon was bringing this up, the whole Saudi thing. And there was concerns going into last weekend with SmackDown and Night of Champions because of the whole Iranian
conflict,
bullshit and the bombings and, you know, travel bans and this, that, and the other. But we had SmackDown and Night of Champions both in Saudi Arabia. Night of Champions, holy fuck. Some good matches. But the best thing to me was the fucking Orton Rhodes fucking King of the Ring match. So
I remember when the King of the Ring actually meant something.
It still does. To a degree.
Not the way
now
that
it's more of
Shane McMahon made it.
Now it's more King of the Ring is now more of like just a guaranteed title shot opportunity, kind of like how Money in the Bank gives you the briefcase and it's an automatic.
Well, that's what it always was. When you won the King of the Ring, you would get a shot at SummerSlam. That's how it used to be.
Yeah, and that's what it is now.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's still that way.
Yeah. So they've been doing that thing for a while.
So the Rhodes Orton match, fucking phenomenal match. Like everything was great with it. You've got mentor versus mentee because that's the way even Cody looks at it. Like Orton helped, mentor him and bring as he was coming into WWE in the early days, back before he left, went to AEW, and then came back.
Yeah, when he was a little undashing.
Mm-hmm. And Orton was straight up like in the lead up to this, after they, went through the fucking tournament to determine who was going to be in King of the Ring, the King of the Ring match, and then the Queen of the Ring match. Orton said, when he won and he was going to the finals, he was going to Night of Champions. He was like, I'm not going to hold back. He fucking held back.
Oh yeah.
He had Cody fucking perfectly primed to fucking do the signature fucking punt to Cody's fucking skull that Orton's done in the past, and he fucking hesitated. He fucking hesitated, and then Cody kind of recovers. They go back to wrestling a bit. Orton then takes the cover off of one of the fucking turnbuckles to try to get Cody with that. Cody gets fucking Randy with it.
Okay.
And then fucking pinned him. Just won the fucking match. Got Randy, fucking hit him with was it the Crossroads or the Cutter? I think it was the Cutter. He hit him with the fucking Cody Cutter and then fucking 3 counted. And then this past fucking Friday on SmackDown, Orton and fucking Cody are both in the ring. They're talking. And Orton straight up told Cody, because he's like, I hesitated and you didn't. And because you didn't, I respect you for that. Like Orton just was like, I'm pissed I lost, but you earned more of my respect because you did not hesitate even against your friend when I fucking hesitated.
It's a good storyline.
That's cute.
And then Drew McIntyre comes out during that fucking segment and starts some shit. Gets fucking RKO'd by Orton. Now, let's see, at at Saturday Night Main Event next Saturday, we've got Goldberg and Gunther, Orton and fucking McIntyre, I think Fatu and one of the fucking other Samoans fucking against each other. Because that whole story's just fucking gotten crazy.
They're doing much better. They're making shit a little more gritty.
Yeah.
Just what we want.
That's how we like it here.
Because we got another one of the fucking Samoan brothers fucking came over to fucking WWE now.
Another one? Who? Which one they just got now?
Fuck, who is it?
I think the next question is going to be, how many are there?
They're all over the place.
It's kind of crazy because like they're in the Indies, they're in the the Japanese circuit, they're in the, Pakistan's got a crazy wrestling scene too.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah, real crazy wrestling scene.
Talatunga.
Oh shit.
So trying to think who, because that's obviously not been his name in the indie circuit.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about now. Damn, I just fucked up my way.
Hakula.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're no longer going by the bloodline. Solos renamed them to My Family Tree.
Oh.
To the MFT.
Oh, My Family Tree. That is
fucking retarded.
So they're rebranding.
to my family tree.
Yeah.
Are they gonna put like the little maps that we get as kids? You know, the little rug maps that we used to get as kids.
Yeah.
They're gonna put the tree on top of there, and they're gonna have, you know, the rock all the way at the top.
Yeah.
Well, from the dungeon, I think Tama's fucking done because Solo said this is his new family, and Tama Tonga's MIA. So
Yeah.
Solo,
Says
JC Mateo, fucking.
That says Solo Sikoa's latest move seems to have signaled WWE SmackDown stars exit.
Yeah, Tama Tonga.
Ooh. Oh, wait. He's injured.
Well, yeah, he's been out on IR, but his brother was also on fucking the injured list and then came back at the same time as fucking the new member. Because they both came back at Night of Champions and helped Solo take the US belt from fucking Fatu.
Huh. Interesting shit. Man, that dude was the best. He had the greatest catchphrase when he just chatted his teeth. Well, that's what they're meant to do. That's their fucking job, to chat with their teeth.
Oh fuck.
That was the need. So, where you guys got anything else before we close shop?
I don't think so. I think I'm good.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is, and it's the most important part of the day. It is the final thought. Now, we know you haven't heard it live since, I guess, now 2 weeks, because we haven't been live on this channel in 2 weeks, but the Clean Sanchez annual episode was uploaded last Sunday. For those who haven't seen it, it is there in its full glory. And once again, just, even if we're not here, we're still promoting the fact that there is still someone out there for you to talk to. You may find yourself alone. You may find yourself sad. You may find yourself waking up upset for no reason. Okay, and it could be a buildup of things happening around you, the group of people you're surrounded by, hell, even maybe sometimes the food that you eat. It may sound a little crazy saying that, but food does affect people's moods and emotions at time. Now, it's the summer. People are out and about having a good time, but some people are just kind of relaxing, laying low, and if you're feeling alone, pick up your phone. We'll go back to the roots. Someone out there sitting out there by themselves. Maybe they just want to talk to their buddy. And maybe that buddy is you, and maybe you're just not feeling right today. Maybe there's a reason why they called you. Maybe it's going to go both ways. Maybe you both need each other. And sometimes some of these emotions just come without you even asking for it. Sometimes you expect it, but sometimes it just comes. Sometimes you become overwhelmed by it and you don't know what to do. And if you feel lost and if you're having a hard time talking to somebody, one of your friends, your family, a stranger, even your kids, talk to your pet. Maybe they have some animals are very good with reading emotions sometimes and know how to work around that. And that's why we have service animals too. But if you're feeling alone and you don't know who to talk to, you can talk to a complete stranger today. All you have to do is text or call 988 or dial 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-8255. They're there 24 hours a day. Some of them are on volunteer status, some of them are not, but the point of the matter is that they are there for you today, tomorrow, and the day after. Non-judgmental, non-subscription. You don't have to pay anything. You don't even need to give them your leg or your third child. You just need to give them your heart, your voice, and let them hear what you have to say, and then listen to them as well. Guys, we love you so much. We're back. Same bat place, same bat channel. It's never going to change. It's always going to be like this, even when the 2 new baseball teams come out.
Yeah.
We'll be right there. We'll be right there. Joe, Jay, thank you. I'm glad we're back. I feel great. Let's tear the house down.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Too easy. Too easy.
And just a word to the wise, if you're talking to your animal and your animal starts talking back, put down the drugs.
Yeah. 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 And don't talk to your parrot, because birds are not, well, I'm going to keep.
Birds can be assholes.
Yeah. Birds will be too honest. Yeah.
Like
Birds
Jack.
will be. See you guys later. We love you. So long.